Hey everybody, I am back again with my final plan with me for this week. This is week 3 of my 52 weeks of Halloween. That's right. Old planner. I think I said it in a previous video. Can't be 100% sure. But I think that's what I said. I think I said that this is going to be an old planner. And I'm just whiting out everything. So thank heavens for whiteout because that makes me happy. Simply Gilded Washi is making an appearance this day, and I'll go into that. I'll just go into that detail right now. This was from July pre-sale, I believe. I loved her mock-ups. I was really, really excited. Was hoping it was actually going to get to me by the time I really started my Halloween spreads in October. And I don't remember exactly when it showed up, but when I saw them, I was not happy with how it turned out. So that was the last pre-sale I ordered in, and shortly thereafter is actually when I canceled my subscription box. Partly because I just have way too much washi and I don't use it all that often, so why am I spending money on things that I don't use all the time? And I actually recommend that to everybody. If you're not using it all the time, stop buying it. And that goes with anything. That goes with pens, that goes with paper, planners, stickers, whatever, food, anything. But yeah, so I will obviously order washi again if I see there is an amazing color that I need. But overall, I think I have a pretty good handle on colors that I use. And like I said, I don't bring it into my spread every week. So yeah, anyways, here. So after watching a few YouTube videos and seeing the SPC Advent Calendar, I was having a little bit of FOMO, but I wasn't 100% FOMO on it. And then she still had some left over, around Black Friday time, I want to say. And so I went ahead and I ordered it. I was like, yeah, what the heck? Let's just do it. And I got it and I was like, okay. There's a lot in the wiggles that she does that I don't use. I don't use the circle icons. They actually drive me nuts. They're not my jam at all. But I was like, let's play around with some of the washies and let's see how this does. I'm not a big fan of her bows, but this confetti washi is actually pretty cool. And when I saw this pink gingham, I was like, what are you going to use it for? It's a really hard one to use for because it could clash horribly or it could go really, really well. And considering that I didn't have washi for this spread, I decided, what the heck? You only live once, right? I was going to yell the word YOLO, but that would be probably a little bit embarrassing. And your planner spreads only happen once for this week unless you decide to undo and take it all apart and white everything out and start over, but I don't do that. So it actually turned out really, really well. I actually do like this pink gingham pattern with the silver foil. I know I used hollow foil, the hollow foil is the washi, but I think they complement each other really, really well. So that's cool. So I pulled in the bow headers as well, as you can see right there. And that's what I did for this spread. So this is week 3 of our 52 weeks of Halloween. I'm actually pretty excited for this project, and I'm actually excited to film this project every single week. I haven't kind of decided what all I'm going to put, and you'll see here I kind of just really played around. The kit is from a shop called River and Ink, and I actually really like how she does her deco sheets because I felt it worked so well in being able to mark certain things that I had going on in my planner. A lot of the character stickers, well, actually, the character stickers that are in here are from my shop, and then some of the quote stickers are from other shops. So everything will be linked down below like always, but I always got to make sure you know that. So let's see. I don't want to get to the story just yet because I want to write it down first in the planner, but I don't remember when I wrote it down, how far into this video it is. Yeah. All right. Let's just get into it because honestly, it's a very frustrating thing. Okay, so we own a house, right? And every homeowner knows that it's not a matter of if it breaks, it's a matter of when it breaks, because everything breaks on you in your house. From the moment we've moved in, we have had nothing but problems with our upstairs AC units. So we have 2-level house, and we have a dedicated unit for our upstairs and a dedicated unit for our downstairs, which makes summers in Texas really, really nice because my downstairs stays cooler than my upstairs, but I don't have to run my downstairs one, which helps on energy costs. So, but we've had nothing but problems with it. We had a leak not too long ago. Come to find out, it was the condensate line that broke apart and was leaking water down into the floor, and it was a mess. Luckily, it seemed to dry up when I turn it off, so it's not like horrible damage was done. I mean, obviously you'd never know until you like started poking into the walls, but I'm not poking into walls yet because I'm not seeing anything crazy going on, and it dried up pretty quickly. Anyways, that was just before Thanksgiving. Just before Thanksgiving is when I had that condensate line break. The other night, I'm laying down and I'm just about to sleep, and I hear what is like the sound of gushing water, like somebody pouring water down something. And I immediately jump up because I'm like, okay, it's either my toilet, because my toilet in my master bedroom has been giving me problems, but its solution is really simple, or I just literally just had a pipe burst. Something's going on. So I hear it, and I start hearing the dripping, and it's coming from where my AC unit is, like the big area where you got the drip pan and the condensate line that all goes all the way down. Okay, so for those that don't know, a condensate line is a line that leads from your internal unit area to the outside to drain the water that builds up on the coil inside. That is what a condensate line is. I have one that comes up and it goes down and goes in between the ceiling of my first floor and the floor of my top floor, and then leads down the wall, the far wall on our side, and out. So we start, by this point it's late at night. I don't have enough light to be able to see if anything's going on. I pull the cap up off the condensate line and I look down the tube and I'm like, there's a lot of water sitting there. No wonder it gushed back out. Luckily, my drip pan did its job and I didn't have gushing water onto my floor again. I had it all in my drip pan. Thank you, drip pan. So I turned the AC off because obviously I didn't want it running anymore. I'm like, okay, we're going to have to figure this out tomorrow morning. Luckily, we have a wet dry vac. We're going to figure this out. We're going to make sure nothing crawled up the tube, the line, or anything like that. Get out there the following morning. So this happened Monday night. On Tuesday morning is when I had to drain or really clean out the condensate line. And so by that morning, the condensate line had drained a little bit. I could see right when it starts to curve that there was maybe a little bit of water. So I went ahead and I poured some water down there to see, and sure enough, it filled right back up. So I knew we had a clog. So we grab our wet dry vac, we head outside, and of course it was raining the night before, so I'm slipping and sliding as I'm coming back into the house and as I'm exiting the house, and we have to lock the dogs up, and we've got to lock the cat up because I got to take the screen window off so we can maneuver the shop vac because I don't want to be dragging more water into the house. Anyways, we end up sucking it out. And it took a little bit, but then all of a sudden we felt something shake into the hose. And I was like, well, that was the clog. Run upstairs, dump about 4 cups of water down the condensate line, and it just starts gushing out the end. Oh my gosh. So needless to say, we end up pouring a little bit of bleach down there to kill if there's any like algae or mold or whatever growing in the condensate line. Condensate line is cleared out. AC is running great. This woman right here learned how to do something and didn't have to pay a person for it. So she's a little bit on the happy side this week because I don't need money going anywhere. So yeah, it's not a matter of if it'll break, it's a matter of when it will break. But either way, this upstairs AC unit has definitely taught me a thing or two about patience and about making sure that you constantly check your connections. Check your connections. That's what this is getting at. Check your connections to make sure they're, one, not backed up and clogged, and two, that they're not coming apart. Yeah, because this one has just given me all sorts of drama, y'all. Drama. So that's what all of these stickers are. Friday, the whole I panic at a lot of places besides the disco was because I just realized now with TPC coming up, I have a buttload of work to get done. Yeah. So much work. But I mean, you know, because I can't say things just once. It'll get done. It always does. But it's just the realization that, oh, wow, we actually do have a lot of work to get done here. That's kind of crazy. It always sneaks up on you. And actually, it's a really good thing that I decided to walk the dog on Saturday because Sunday ended up being even colder than Saturday. So I walked the dog and she actually did amazing. And my neighbors, like tons of neighbors, were out and they were talking to me, which is really funny because I had my headphones in and I was talking to my Hudson, that's my son's name, my husband, while I was walking the dog. Yet I think they thought I was talking to myself and then just thought that I would talk to them. I don't know. I probably weirded people out because apparently that's something I'm good at. So anyways, proverbial end of the story. Go ahead, make sure your connections are fixed. Have fun with your home stuff. And now that it's YouTube stuff here, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, share the video, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.